Today I'm going to work on this wisdom tooth, which has a deep abscess that apparently goes all the way down there, which is real bad. So the general way to deal with this, including the second molar, is to pop the teeth like a bottle, and then all this stuff can just come flowing out. And I don't want to do that because I want to try to keep the teeth, and I don't want to go without teeth. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to drain this thing off. I got to the big abscess a little over a week ago, bled it out for like 5 hours. Unfortunately, I stopped the process though. I don't know why, but I did. I had to go somewhere. So anyway, it's still pretty sore after a week. And then what I'm going to do is slowly work my way into abscess territory, and then I'm going to try to do it without causing too much trauma because it's still traumatized. So also there's this nerve which is right on the inside. That's for the lip. This thing, you can see it sort of goes like this, hooks right into the nerve. So I have to be careful about that. And then what I'm trying to do, more or less, is work my way down to the base of the tooth and then remove the stuff that's blocking the way to the abscess. You know, I don't actually have to bust into the abscess. That's the other thing. What I can do is I can just sort of clear the way, clear the path. So I can do that without overly traumatizing it. I'm not so sure that's that practical though, really. It may be that I have to go in deep. It's difficult to go deep right away without doing some digging. I'm just going to try this Langer. This hole, what's the deal? This hole, this seems to be where everything's happening. Now, just because it hurts, it could also be the nerve too. It could also be the calculus is mixed in with the nerve as well. So I think, I'm not sure what I can do there because it's real deep. And then as I come around the corner, it feels like I'm probably getting right under the nerve. That's what it kind of feels like. So, okay, what appears to have happened here is I seem to have hooked onto something. I may be able to jostle it loose. And then, you know, who knows? The thing there that I could jostle loose, that could be a kingpin of some type that could then allow the flow of things to happen. It's possible. It's certainly real deep, that's for sure. Something in there. I don't know what I could do. Let's see. I could also try with this thing. This is the hair. It's got a little scoop on the end. And if I can just get in there into that same hole, I can jostle the hole. I'm not trying to do everything. I'm just trying to jostle this one little hole. It's not hard to say. It seems I'm on to something. Definitely seems there's something going on here in this hole. I'm kind of having a difficult time, let's say a tricky time articulating the hole. So I think what I need to do is go down the tooth, the side of the tooth, and then where it starts to rise up, maybe if I can clear that out, I can clear a clear path down the tooth to the depth, maybe. And what I do is on the up, I pull a little harder every time. See how I pulled up too hard and it just popped right out, see? Okay, so that's a possibility. Because what happens is I go in, I get in deep beyond something. I get to, like, there's a piece of meat, and then what I do is I scrape around the piece of meat. I keep pulling up a little bit more, and then what happens is part of it peels back, and then it's like a bulldozer where you get, let's just say this is the bulldozer, and then you get this edge, and then the edge starts to lift up a little bit, and that gives the bulldozer a stronger grip. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go in there, hang out, and then, you know, like after like an hour, I might start to get a big enough piece that I can start to peel that piece loose.